right, recording has begun again. We're back. We never left, etc. Oh man, the Manhunter definitely shows how fragile the run is. Man, it sucks. It had to spawn when it did and where it did. Literally anywhere else on the entire border, we lose no one or maybe one person. 5 seconds later, the Met Cluster's building is done and we're headed back to the base and we use the river and killed him. It's unreal how crazy that timing was. The long-term plan of the colony, get to outer space. Evident can be the new crafter if they survive. No cars anytime soon, but the new Confession Mountain boss looks awesome. I haven't looked at any of that in a while. Our people would have essentially had one peg leg, so that was a bit fortunate. If you could pause, you defeat that with no injuries as well. Yeah, that was yeah, there's a lot. We had 4 people die, and they were all great pawns. 2 of them were, I would say, our 2 best pawns died. Our 2 best pawns died, and then a bunch of other ones. Or our 2 best pawns and 2 decent pawns. Let's put it that way. Why am I doing no doors or no walls? Literally for the challenge of it. It's a challenge run to do it. That's it. That's it. Because I thought it was impossible, but now I don't think it's impossible. Why go to the moon and why do the other thing? Because it is there. Because it is there.
Welcome back. Your steadfast loyalty is greatly appreciated.
Bard, they were the 46 months. Thank you, Bard. It's literally, it's a challenge run, yeah. Not because it is easy, but because it is hard. It's right. It's right. At least a few of you recognize that speech. That's right. JFK. What was that pop-up? Someone gifted me something on Steam. I'll check it at the end of the stream. Must have been from you, huh, Bard? Man, oh man. That's so unfortunate. It's unreal. Mayor Quimby. 11 hours. Yeah, I know there's still another one down here, yeah. Right there. Right there, there's 2 more. Gifted Dream Daddy 2. I wish there was a Dream Daddy 2. Heard we're going back to the moon. JFK tell you that? Hope so. First run still? Yep. Yeah. First run still. We're gonna have another series of breakdowns. No, I know, yeah. I'm just joking. The one time in this run that I wasn't min-maxing what I was doing and we got immediately punished. Yep. Alright, so I took everyone just in case we had a normal raid spawn. But instead we had our first big manhunter. That's another thing. Any other event spawns there, we're fine. Anything. Literally anything other than a manhunter spawning in that spot and we're fine. Anything. It was just like the perfect hit, but anyway, we're not dead yet, but it could be a death spiral if we don't stabilize our mood before the next big hit. Breakdowns during the next big hit and we're screwed. Sacrifice get named down? Maybe. That would have been bad on any run. Yeah, this one's fatal. Yeah. That's that kid. Tantrum. Whatever. Destroy some wealth. Crazy. Crazy. All right, we need to get more colonists back. We got 5 days on the next possible event. The High Mate is up. We need them to be the moral guide now. So that will help with a little bit of mood issue. It's going to make them the leader, but instead they're going to be the moral guide. Okay, get that changed. We got a little bit of plasteel now. Look on the bright side. Okay, we gotta wait on the conversion of converts. Ev, get you your gun back. Okay, we still have go juice. Start counseling people? Yeah, maybe. Maybe. We also have to convert here. You can have a gun for now too. Bossy's gonna be having another baby soon. Sucks that it was dogs as well. Like a lot of things went wrong there. A lot of things just went perfectly wrong. I don't know. Maybe just for the mood buff. Actually, no. Because of our ideology. So if you look, it won't even let me do it. Can recover, you think? Maybe. It just depends on if Randy wants to be a jerk again like that, you know? I need to send Mule off now that we're not feeding so many people. Wait. I'm gonna go into triphasic just to try to recover our mood. Minimize our breakdowns. Yeah, it's so crazy. Yesterday, Randy was chill. Today, a jerk. Just the perfect 1-2 punch. That was like a Cassandra move, honestly. That looks like Cassandra. 100%. Just making sure. Just making sure. You're being a real Cassandra. Vest, they were the 16 months. Thank you, Vest.
Appreciated.
Randy not being so random this time, it seems. Time ain't bonded yet? No. No. Not yet. Raid. Tag immediately. Look how small it is because of this. It's still deadly, though. Let's go. Marksman command. They woke the mechs up. Oh, it's a freaking centipede. Please kill the centipede before you guys get wiped. Please. Please kill the centipede. Come on, tribals. You got this. You got this. Go melee lock it. I know you're on fire. I don't care. Just do it. Rainy is making up for yesterday. Come on, guys. You're getting a lot of hits in. Yeah, excellent. Throw fire on it. Well, you know, that's kind of good. Get the fire out before you get to us. Oh, he's at like 15% health. Tribal's got this. Yes, this guy doesn't have a gun on purpose. He has a shield belt. That's on purpose. And this one is incapable of violence. No weapon because they can't equip one. Hey, they did it. They did it. That cover working out tremendously well. How long is the fire speed cooldown? 5 days. 5 days. Nice, we did it. We defeated the mech cluster. At least we got 2 mood buffs from mech cluster defeats right now. Where are they crossing it? Hey, they bled out. Nice. Oh, some actual luck. Oh, thank goodness. We did it. Our dog's dead too. Dog's dead too. Victory by default, but still victory. Wow, we did really well that time. This guy gonna hurry up and die so we can eat him. Okay. We really need to survive. That's 5 days. Ray needs to chill. I think as soon as Mule is capable, we're gonna send him off. Also need to grab all this plasteel sometime. There's not a whole lot of it though. It's not super urgent. Okay. Intense breathing. Just having intense breathing. A slaver. I'm talking about the ambient noise. This game. Slavers, we don't have enough money for that, but it's very tempting to sell convert into slavery. But we can't arrest him, so we can't really do it anyway, so it doesn't matter, but still, it would be tempting. It would be tempting. Is livestock for food ever worth it? Yeah, there's some very efficient, like cows are insanely good. Even horses are good. Yeah, livestock can definitely be worth it. All the baby food. We are no longer using the VAT, so I forgot to cancel it sooner. It's canceled now though. Slavers can spawn at any time with Randy. Randy is the only storyteller that you can get slavers the entire game. You can have 50 colonists, and Randy still has a small chance of sending you a slaver. Standard VB do not. The more colonists you have, the less likely they are all. They both hit 0. Randy does not. Horses, yeah, travel and livestock. Yeah, horses are really good. Cows are really good. All right, fertility procedures is done. Never get Slaver. Try will start with Cassandra. Yep. Cassandra and Phoebe, like I said, have very low chances to give slavers, and the higher your colonist count gets, the lower it gets until it gets to 0, meaning they literally can't send you them anymore. But Randy always can send a slaver. You have a 20-year colony and no slavers. It's very unlucky. Yeah, you haven't even gotten slave ships or not. But what are the things just northwest of the beds? These are slabs that I was working to replace the beds with, and then everything went to crap. Yep. All right, we need to get Mule off. Get him off onto the road. What are we gonna trade for? What's our rep looking like? 15 and -7. This map doesn't have winter. That's why we're in the arid shrubland desert area. You got no slavers and no slave ships. Yeah, that's really unlucky. It's crazy. Huh. You always play Randy, you get like a slaver every 20 runs. It's usually like the first week. Like I said, he's the only one that it's not impossible to get them even when you have high colony. It's lower chance than in the early one. Also, you gotta remember, we've just had a huge adaptation factor thing, so our population curve type thing is a little bit different now. I think that's how. No adaptation impacts raid points. I'm not sure actually. Maybe it does impact slavers showing up. Like we literally just we haven't had slavers. We have 4 people died and slaver shows up. So seems kind of, but it could be just correlation and not causation. Good business sense on the slaver's part. Wonder how many internal timers he does have. Yeah, I don't know. Trying to decide what I would go get on Mule. Could use more components at least. All right, Mule, let's get you out of here. All right, Mule, head on out. How'd the dwarf run go? We finished it. Yeah, we finished it on Friday. It was annoying, but we finished it. Character join or slavers after suffering heavy losses. That's why I'm wondering if it's part of the adaptation factor. So adaptation, for anyone that doesn't know, if you have a pawn that's violently downed or violently killed, there's an adaptation factor where it makes the game a little bit easier for a short time. It basically makes so you get less raid points. About the EMP? I have an EMP. On the first try, no problems. That's right. All right, Mule is off again. Paul's died ×4. Ooh, nice. Very nice. Okay. There's a dashing factor wall. Tea time for more mood. Everyone's already set to have tea. Aside from converts. I guess I put convert on it. The children are not, so. Feel like there used to be so many more streamers. Seems so empty now. There's tons of streamers, yeah. Tons of streamers. There are still tons, yeah. I mean, it depends on which category you go to. You mean in RimWorld in general, or? Like, head over to the like Call of Duty section if you want to. You invented a Ashton Factory after having just now heard of it. Time to make a YouTube. Yeah, there's a crap load, yeah. How much wealth would I have in a similar colony, but with walls? Walls and rooms and stuff right now? Probably like 100. Probably like 100,000. 80 to 100,000. Can't believe that stupid manhunter. Well, learned the lesson from that. Basically, just never do anything towards the edge of the map, even if it means we have to waste barrels. What happened? There was a Met cluster here. We defeated it. Literally, all that was left was the Met cluster building. We gathered up to shoot it, and a giant manhunter spawned here. So all of our colonists are right here, and the game just happens to trigger a manhunter here. 4 people died. We're lucky we didn't lose the run. 2 of our best pawns died. It's really, really unfortunate. But hopefully we get some joint events here and we can recover. Man, oh man, there's so many ways that I could have done that differently, but I mean, there was no way to know that it would just perfectly happen. So, it's whatever. It just happened, so just gotta try to recover. Have bad luck in this run? I had really good luck the first day of it, and really bad luck today. Good luck on the first day, bad luck today. Okay. The perfect story. Huge raid spawn on top of them on the edge of the map. Yeah. I hate that too. If the pattern continues, the next stream will be a lucky stream. We bottom out adaptation factor. You get 10 days of 75% raid size, then 10 of 92%, 30. It'll slowly grow to 100. Okay, so over the next 30 days, raids are going to be a little bit smaller than they would have been. Plus, we just have less raid points because less colonists and less wealth, but... Chat calm down a bit today? Yes, it's not as crazy as yesterday, yeah. I have been ignoring the question pretty often, but the question has still been asked a lot today, but I've mostly just been pretending I don't see it. Do I just lose if we get toxic fallout? No. I just stand under a roof if I get toxic fallout. All right, let's see. I'm not gonna do walls. No walls. I'm not gonna like cheese my own challenge run and use like existing walls or be like, oh, I can just use, wall rays from Psycast and just use those walls. No. What's the question no one's been asking? Everyone asking if something is a wall or not. Who's the best pawn out of the ones that have survived? Tal's still really good. Not our best though. Bossy's good. Our most Fox is probably one of our most important right now. Oh my god, we lost. Actually, hang on a second. Yeah, we lost 2 of our best. Yeah. There's a fence, a wall. There's a door floor. So crazy yesterday. You can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a wall. Man, we were starting to get close to like critical mass too. It's a lot of firepower. We lost the high mate. You mean the high mate right here, the same high mate? No. There's a roof of room. No, the high mate is intact. Why do people want me to cheat my own challenge? I have no idea. No idea. We lost our constructors here. Oh, man. Another weird thing about the cheating in the own challenge thing is when some people bring it up, it's like they're having an aha moment. That's fine. I'm not like making fun of the person, but it is interesting that like after we've been doing this challenge for like 12 hours, someone will be coming to be like, oh, you know, you could just dig out rooms in a mountain and just not put a door, and it doesn't count against the challenge. And I'm like, wow, good thinking. So on the first run, yeah. Might be in our death throes, though, depending on what gets sent next. Let's see. Wealth has dropped to 70 down. Brainstorm it. Why they can't understand the challenge yourself. Yeah, I know. Like I said nothing against that one. It's just a funny one. It's just a funny one. But no, I'm not going to game my own challenge to make it easier just to say I did it, you know. That would go against the whole purpose of me doing it. Do I use that map? No, I'm not going to, or else I'll get the question even more. What is less wealth? 2,000 psychoid leaves or turning it into flake? Psychoid leaves are less. Almost always when you improve something, it increases the wealth. You turn leather into clothing, clothing will be worth more wealth than the leather. You make rice into meals, the meals are going to be worth more. It's just generally how it works in RimWorld and in real life. How's it going so far? Oh, it's been rough. Why don't you just say you already did it? It's been rough today. Yeah, today's been completely different than yesterday. Man, oh man. Raiders don't ask why you're not making walls. That's true, they don't. Good guy, Raiders. Good guy, Raiders in that regard. There's just no reason to. Right now, it's not doing anything for or against. I've not claimed it, so this isn't doing anything for us or against us. We already have 3 tables. These tables are able to have, you know, More people per space. Just don't need it. There's just no reason to. Just no reason to. Mainly doing these as something to just pull threat. Okay. Its current wealth 70,000. 70,000. Find it darkly amusing that raiders are almost always a source of wealth. Yeah, that's one reason why they had tainted clothing that they added in like alpha. It's one reason why they started adding biocoded weapons, another Scaria, stuff like that. I've done pretty well. Obviously some of it's luck, but there's been some things that we got hit with even yesterday that were like, all right, we shouldn't live through this, and I managed to kite correctly and get it done anyway. So it's a bit of both. Yesterday was a lot of luck to get to the point we got to, and then after that, after that it was on me. I mean, we beat 23 pirates with 6 people. 5 great bows, like that was rough. That wasn't luck, but not getting as many of those kind of raids, it was luck. Exclamation run. Correct answer is it depends. Kid's 11. That one's 4. Okay. Maybe I should have turned child growth up for this run. Poor buddies. Surprisingly high happiness. They were a lot happier before 4 of their family members just died. No pause, kiting and splitting. Yeah. That's the RTS muscle memory coming back every now and then. I'm also using triphasic right now, which is the only thing that's keeping us from breaking down. Really. That's pretty much it. Top Age of Empires 2 players with worse micro. I have 2. I would love to get back into an RTS, but it'd be terrible for the stream. Absolutely terrible. Wonder if auto cannons or uranium slug turrets would be useful this run if we could get to them. They probably would be useful in this run if we could get to them and actually maintain them. But that's the problem, I guess, with regardless what we try to use. In a way, in this game real-time strategy? It is with no pause, that's for sure. That's for sure. You're sad at the decline of RTS? Yeah. Frost Giant, hopefully what they're doing will end up revitalizing it a bit. We'll have to see. With Stormgate. What challenge do you think is the most difficult one? This one. 100%. Not even close. Second most difficult one was the melee only run that I did in 1.2, exclamation melee. And the third one was the no kill box run. And in that order. Uranium slug, in particular, devastating open field. Yeah, it's just maintaining the infrastructure, power, wealth, and the actual uranium to repair them. So much blood in the melee run. Yeah, I think melee is easier now, but I'll probably do another melee run just to see how it is these days. Slabs are better than beds. They are for us because we are pain is virtue. Slabs preferred. So they're going to get a +2 mood buff from the slab. We need every little mood buff we can get. Oops. Scent of Ashes. It's doing music for it, apparently. I don't think I've seen that one. I don't recognize the name, but I might recognize it if I saw a screenshot. Melee calling, winning against a raid cap tribal raid in the open. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of doing. Someone already, I mean, it's fine if someone else already did it, but yeah, I didn't see that. That was my idea as well. Especially with custom genes, custom xenotype. Yeah, I think it would be really crazy. I think it would just be fun now. The melee run was god awful when I did it, and it was not necessarily fun. It was just an absolute uphill is putting it lightly. It was like a cliff climb through hell or something. I don't know how to put it, but it was a really crazy run. You can check it out. Expedition Melee if you want to check it out. Yeah, up the face of a mountain. I was pouring lava. I don't know, but I don't feel like it'll be that way anymore with biotech and ideology. And this was before biotech and ideology. It was just terrible. Why no fine meals? Because everyone will get food poisoning. Outdoors, you cannot make it cleaner than a -3.4. So if I make fine meals, everyone will have food poisoning pretty quickly, and we will just die. We won't be able to kite anything. I cannot use meals because of food poisoning. Is the run going great? No, it's not. We just lost 4 of our best pawns. Yeah, food poisoning is like in the beginning of the game before we got to nutrient paste, because nutrient paste can't have food poisoning. It was just awful. Everyone had food poisoning all the freaking time. RTS in the bonus stream? Maybe. Right now I'm working on story games, but it's still outdoors. You can't, it doesn't matter what you put it on. You can make the entire map sterile tile and put a stove on it, and it's still going to have the -3.4 or whatever. Honestly, it's still going great, but it's frustrating. The dogs ate your best people. Yeah, just how it happened. Like, okay, let's say that spawns up here and I fight it and I still lose like those 4 people. I feel less bad about it just because of the situation of how it happened, you know? But yeah. That's just how it is, I guess. All right, we need a join event. Come on. Fantastic. How about another mood hit instead? Oh, man. It's rough. That's a rough one. Yeah, I have mood hit already from my 4 dead colonists. That's why we're on triphasic. Triphasic until the dead colonist buff goes away. Let's see. Friend died. Your husband died. Psychite addiction. Which one are you? Hang on, Ev. Oh, you're a chemical fast station. Okay, that makes sense. That makes sense. All right, there we go. Now everyone's going to have a mood buff for having the same ideology. There we go. Everyone's back to the same ideology. We'll do a council now on the next cooldown. So... what's Cactus Baby's story? They were born with a 70% chance that they were going to turn out all right, and they were born straight on top of a cactus. 30% chance that they were, yeah, not going to turn out very, very good. I could just go ahead and get rid of these until we have guests again. Maybe. I guess it doesn't matter right now either way. Doesn't matter too much. All right. I just need bodies. That's it. If I can just like get to 20 pawns, that's better than anything else I can do right now. Just get to 20 people that can shoot. Do you think because of the comfort not being a bar on the pain? It's just a habit. Yeah, I guess you're right. Because we went into pain as virtue. I mean, I did build those before we even went to pain as virtue, but yeah, I guess I might as well just tear those down too. I'm so used to just building them. And like I said, these 3 were built before we were painted as virtue, I think. Or maybe, yeah, because we had beds around them initially. But yeah, I guess we don't need those. Yeah. All right. Looks weird. It does, yeah. Your highmate died during childbirth. I still need to decide who I'm going to hook the highmate up with. I think I'm going to hook it up with whoever the leader is going to be. I'm not 100% on that yet. Definitely not a volatile leader. So the leader needs to be a female then. Bossy could be the leader. Let's see. Zidian's already let's wait. Let's see what we get from the recruitment.
Praise the sub.
What strategies do you have to minimize injuries without any walls? Kiting. Or to hide? I can't hide. To guide raiders? I'm not doing anything like that. Bionic limbs will be a big risk with the surgery penalties. Yeah. Let's go. Johnny, welcome in. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. They use that here. Counts you as a tier 1 sub. So I've been told anyway. Corn is less safe, less wealth efficient, but takes less work. So it's depending on which trade-off you want to do. Thank you, Dr. Duty. Another slaver. That's crazy. It's funny because they were just saying like, I never get slavers, and now it has to be something to do with the adaption, right? Like we weren't getting slavers, and then we had 4 people die, and all of a sudden 2 slavers show up. Thanks, Randy. I mean, we can't afford anyone anyway.
Our modest fellowship expands. Praise
That's
the sub.
Over 3 years in a run, you've never had a slaver? Yeah, that's what we were just talking about. If you're playing with Cassandra or Phoebe, you basically aren't going to see them, but Randy always has a chance to give you slavers. Heard your close ones died. How about a slave? Dr. Duty. Thank you for the Twitch Prime also. Thank you, Dr. Duty. Counts him as a tier 1 sub. Probably haven't heard that before, but it's true. Is the high mate still there? Yes. Right now they're just named high mate. I probably will give them a real name. Let's give them a real name, actually, and I'll just leave it in all capitals so I can remember who it is easily. They've come to enslave your people. Sorry about that the other day, how... Oh, it's Taco making kin. Tacoma kin, you're in. I was talking about that the other day, how it's so weird. You'll do a, like, naked tribal brutality run where you have one naked pawn with nothing. You're hanging out in the desert or whatever, and a group of slavers show up, and you're like... Instead of taking you into slavery, you don't have any money to buy anything or whatever. They just show up. They don't take you into slavery, though. You just imagine your guy going out there and being like, everyone else is back inside there. You don't need it. They're sleeping. Yeah, my 20 friends are in the house with their assault rifles right now. But no, we don't want any slaves at this time. When in reality, those guys would just scoop you up and be off. Winter Z, thank you for the 200 bits. Thank you, Winter. Animatree's here, yeah. Inside and outside doesn't matter for wealth for furniture, no. You couldn't figure out if it was Tacomakin or Taco Makin. Welcome to my world. So we are basically just waiting to get more colonists. So water, even if the bodies are connected, is that the case? Build a water wheel on the river as long as it's not past the mouth. I believe, yeah, I believe we could. Yeah, I mean, you can actually see what's flowing, what isn't. Not a terrible animate. I'm never going to use it right there. Imagine those dogs spawned here while we're meditating. Those people are all dead. All fights are going to be killing in the open, even late game. Yes, because everything is going to be open. Because we can't make doors or walls. Yeah. Boy Oink is leaving. 3 days. 3 days. Okay. This run is like Tynan's ideal run. No, he likes little cabins that are misshaped and stuff like that. If you mouse over the water, it'll also tell you. Yeah, there you go. Chest deep moving water. Deep ocean water. Shallow ocean water. Not moving. What about the exposed wires? Oh, Christ. That almost hit someone. Oh, the tiny love thing. That's right. That's right. Yeah, I don't know what it is with him in that, yeah. Make a difficulty so that all raids are sappers or breachers. That was pretty much how it was when Ideology came out. So in late game Ideology, it felt like breachers were every raid. And Smurf and some other people went and ran on the developer mode test to see what percentages ended up being breachers. And it ended up being 93% of all late game raids were breachers. 93%. And what's interesting is before, like, people were reporting this to the developers, and they were like, "Oh no, breachers aren't working. There's not more breachers than there's supposed to be. No, it's just, no, that's not right." And then like 2 months later, there was a patch, and they were like, "It turns out there was something in the code that was making it so breachers were more common than we intended." It's like, yeah, we tried to friggin' tell you that. All right. Scan more steel, nice. It's gonna make a shorter path through the river, just a very little bit, yeah. Just a very little bit. It was around when you started. Yeah, if you want to see how common breach raids were, my transhumanist run up on YouTube, people ask me sometimes, like, what do you do against breachers? And I was like, well, I don't have a guide, but if you go to the transhumanist run, you just click to a late episode, that's all that I'm getting attacked by, and you can see how I deal with it. Is this a ship launch ending? Yeah, if we can get there, yeah. Full Principal Skinner meme. No, it's the players who are wrong. That's right. Marriage is on. Bossy is already getting remarried? She's still pregnant with her husband, her dead husband, who just died like 7 days ago. Man, Bossy. My husband died. My friend died. But I'm getting married to this hot new pink bearded addition to the colony. Just trying to get a baby daddy. Family comes first. Sometimes a new one. The grind set. The grind set. That's right. Grind set, all right. A little bit more than grinding, I think. One more day. One more day. Not Zidian. Okay, maybe Zidian. Not yet. I found out RimWorld existed, so non-breacher raids were the exotic kind of raid for you. Yeah. Once had a woman pause our relationship in the middle of the fight where her husband just died. I had one where they broke up and immediately got back together also. It was like, so-and-so is in a relationship. Marriage is on. Breakup. Lovers. Like, and it was with the same pair. It was like, God, make up your mind. Make up your mind. Just in the 3rd trimester now. Kid needs 2 more seasons. Needs 3. Everyone knows that couple in real life. Been there. Relationship status. It's complicated. They broke up after 12 hours. Dated, broke up, and then a couple days later got back together and then got married and then broke up again. Have I messed around with gene editing in a run yet? That's the whole dwarf run, yeah. This one I haven't. Or haven't done it during this run, I should say. Might hold off on some research for a little bit and let them scan instead. Let's get some down here. Well, you are dead. You are dead. Yep. Each eventually found other lovers, got married, never had another issue for the rest of the run. You love that Itakeen? Yeah, we can't arrest him, so it doesn't matter. Just capture them. They'd be great. They'd be a great shooter for you. Twitch shadow bans you when you use a VPN. Oh, really? So you're typing in chat and no one ever knows, Kaz? Is there going to be a challenge where all the call-ins are male or female? I did one of those. Yeah, I did an Amazon Warrior Woman run. I wouldn't be opposed to doing another one of those. I did that back in like 1.0 or 1.1 or something, so it's been forever. Mean you can't zone and melee block with pack animals now? No, you cannot. Nope. Well, I mean, it depends on the pack animal, but yeah, ranch animals, no. There are a lot of zonable animals, though. Who's Kaz? I don't see anyone. Like elephants, for instance, yeah. Mule's throwing a party. Hurry up, Mule. We got 2 events to do. Man, mood is so low compared to what it has been the whole run. All right. Please join events. Join. New lovers. Oh my god. Zidian and Kin. That sucks. Hey, Wonder joins. Please don't be a child. Please don't be a child. How am I going to deal with toxic fallout? I'm going to stand under a roof. Why? Why, you little 10-year-old dirt mule? I mean, dirt mole? I was thinking of our early pawn. Yeah, I'm here. I don't want you, childs. I can't. If I banish you right now, we're going to get another mood hit. Dirt childs. Yeah, I don't like the sun. I'm slow. We're going to let you be kidnapped. Is what we're going to do. We'll offer you as a sacrifice to the raid. Hopefully they take you and don't kill you. The Dirt Mule. Well, I was thinking about the person we named in the early part of the run that was named Dirt Mule, yeah. We could just stick him in here until he's 13. It's true. We're about to have another kid in there, whatever. Put that dirt child in there. Put him in there. Does the imprison escape trick not work anymore? No, they fixed that after I reported it to them. That's the funny story too. But anyway, I can't have rooms anyway, so it doesn't matter. But it's funny, when 1.3 was coming, I made a big list of a bunch of these like cheesy things, right? Of all these things, and I went to the developer Discord and I reported all of them. And then there was a patch like the next week, an update on the unstable branch. And I was reading it on stream and they fixed all those things. And I was like, what? No, wait, I used all these. It's like, what? How dare you listen and fix all the things that I told you was going on. And the catch and release prison thing was one of them, yeah. The funniest one they fixed though was in 1.3 they made it so that you could carry people. You could draft carry people. And so what I ended up doing is in 1.3 when it first came out, if someone had a breakdown, I would draft someone and I would go arrest them or pick them up, arrest them. But I wouldn't take them to the prison, and so that's one reason why they fixed this. So they weren't counted as a prisoner unless you dropped them in a prison room. They would remain a colonist. And since you could be drafted and you could hold them, what I would do is I would just have someone go scoop them up and carry them around until their breakdown was over. Completely trivialized breakdowns. So I would get a breakdown notification like, so-and-so is going on a drug binge. And I'd be like, nope. And I would just draft someone and pick them up and we just hold them. Just walk around the base. I would just queue them up to like walk around the base while they were holding the other person until their breakdown was over, and then they would just set them down. That got fixed pretty quickly. It was so good though. It was like, no. Here. It's okay. Like a little baby. That might work in real life though. Yeah. But they changed it. Oh crap. We're starving that little kid. Use that exploit IRL. Uranium. Alright. Join. Adult. An adult that can shoot. That's all I asked for. An adult that can shoot. Alright, O'Leary. Why are you like this, O'Leary? Why? In a world like this, how can you be opposed to violence? We go again. Please. Please. Have I had any diseases? Yes. You're still getting diseases even though you're super immune. Chubnuts summon Sky God. All right, Sky God, what do you have to say about this whole ordeal?
Commandment 471. I really want to take Hand Masters.
Think kidnap me. Okay, okay, Lucia. All right, Lucia. All right, Lucia. Lucia. Hey, Pyromaniac. Whatever, you can shoot. Pyro is not what I want, but right now I'll take people that can kill other people. There you go. Welcome to the colony. Let's give you a name. We traded 4 god pawns, 3.5 god pawns for a child, and a cable of violence, and a pyro. Excellent. All right, Brian Oy, that's all the part of your name I'm putting in here. We can probably go back to biphasic soon. Okay. Why does this feel worse than if we had just gotten a complete defeat? That's a good question. I don't know. All right, we need to name convert as well. Is the door for wall? Miss bat attack. Okay. Bossy, I'm gonna make you the leader. Oh, you just got engaged. You probably shouldn't. Zidian is shooting specialist. Don't want to do that. Man, I might still make it as bossy. I really wanted to get someone else coming through here, but Levers with Zidian. Ugh. What a mess. What a mess. Eb's gonna be the new crafter when we start making guns again. No, flooring doesn't matter as far as there's no rooms, so cleanliness is based on room stat. So no matter what floor you put down, we could literally make the entire map sterile floor, and it wouldn't matter. It still is counted as outside. I don't care about the social at all. I'm just literally trying to get it for the leader aura. That's it. That's it. I just need the combat command aura. All right. More festival coming up. We need to do some scarification. Oh, that still sucks, man. Reason enough to realize all it does. Yeah, I want the combat command mainly. That's the main thing. Imagine after all this hype up about how difficult it was, I beat it on the first try. I actually thought I might do that until that stupid dog event happened. We got some just insane luck and then some insane bad luck, you know. Things turned very quickly. We're still okay, but we're nowhere near as well off as we were. If I win, yeah, I'll fix the super immune thing. Yeah. Or, I mean, if we don't win, I will, well, either way, win or not, I'll fix the super immune thing. Boring. Was it earlier today? Yes, yeah. Maybe an hour ago or something. Alright, well, that sucks. Oh, I need to reload. Alright, let me reload the game. I don't want to rebuild it. So there is a, I think that's what's going on, right? Where it doesn't count this. Oh, no, no, no. No, we've reloaded between them. We didn't reform today, my bad. The reason why is because of that. Okay. But kin is not cut. So we'll cut them anyway. So. Yeah. Do I still need the wooden benches? I'm not sure. That's what I was looking at. If I'm going to do any of the other basic research, I'm not sure yet. Probably not, but I'm not sure. You thought they patched it but still affect you? Yeah, yeah. It's still, even on the beta branch, it's still doing it. Boring. Everything's just boring. Kind of sucks they psychically bond with Zidian. Oh well. Xenogenetics, I don't know. It would be nice, but I don't know yet. No plans to carpet the whole outside. It wouldn't do very little aside from making everything more flammable. Let's see where this kid gets scarred. Another one got stabbed in the eye. Liz didn't bond with a sacrifice. Yeah, that's true. Left arm. Yeah, those don't count. I wonder if it counts if it's spectacular, kind of like the sacrifices no longer count unless they're spectacular or whatever. Dirt isn't ugly when it's outdoors. Yeah, like the change with chunks as well. Chunks used to be ugly no matter where they were. Now they're only ugly indoors. Well, everyone's scarred. So now we have to survive for 12 days. We ran ourselves out of components? No, we still have plenty. Get more info about the scarification. Does the scar cause pain? Offset by the... It does, yeah, it does. Here. They like the pain. So... let's see. Minor pain +3, so... Traits of the beam illness enchanting? That must be a mod. Yeah, I have no idea what that is. Yeah, the scarification is from Pain is Virtue. So I chose it just for an easy mood increase that we could do on with no rooms. Yeah, and then +1 for the basic scarification. You could go higher if you wanted. There's problems going higher with it. But yeah, Pain Idealize is why we're getting that from the scar. We have scarification minor, so they have +1 for their scar and then a +3 when it first happens. And the opinion is +3. However, you can set this to like extreme where they want 5 scars. 5 scars. Make tattoos that are repeatedly scarring the flesh. Yeah, kinda. Policy's gonna go into their pregnancy soon. We might end up just having sacrifice be a... They've been here long enough now. All right, Sacrifice, you're getting a name. Look at that. Moving up in the world because we had other people die. Look at you. Look at you. That's why I said there was problems with having 5 scars, yeah. Not answer. Answer. Didn't you win a place in the previous run too? How lucky you are. There's like 2,000 tickets in the queue. Okay. Oh, did I do a typo? I think I did. I think I did. Yeah, I did. Friggin' microphone arm is blocking the keyboard. There we go. Dirt Child, how you doing in there? You incubating really well? The scans close by. Used up all their luck. Yeah, I think they did. We had to add like 10 tickets at once or so. The person that made this for me hasn't replied to me in a while, so no, I don't have any way to, I don't have any way to change anything that is how it is. Which traps are the most efficient? Like with most answers, it depends. So wood traps go up very easily, and it's a replenishable resource you can get very easily because just cut down trees depending on your map. They don't do a lot of damage though, don't have a lot of armor pin. Stone traps are pretty easily replenishable as well. They take a long time to build. They do a little bit more damage, a little bit more armor pin. Steel traps, even better at damage dealing and are quick to build, but steel can be a valuable resource, especially early game. So I would say if you have infinite steel, just make steel traps. If you don't, make wood, or if you want to spend extra time, make stone. Yeah, thank you, Neff. Yeah. I sent them a message and they never replied, so it's made with Python, yeah. Can I use sandbags? Yes. You cannot use sandbags to make a building. Sandbags cannot make a building. Neither can barricades. They literally just can't make a building. So yes, I can use those. They can't make a building. Who in the queue shows up a lot? Buster Chubnut shows up a lot. He's pretty lucky with them. Raid. Mech raid. Answer. That's Militor. All Militor. Oh my god. They changed the raid value of Militors. There's so friggin' many of them. There's 38 Militor. Okay. We have to go to them. Why are you slow? From the scarification. Great. Boss, you need to stay back. Stay back as well. Alright, come on. Yeah, it's nighttime. Marksman command. All right. Okay. Good. No damage. No damage. Turrets paying off. Paying off big time. Thank you, turrets. Looks like we need to put one down here to pull aggro sometime. All right. What's the range of the EMP launcher? Is it enough that it would make sense to have one? EMP launcher at like masterwork is actually pretty accurate. The AOE isn't big still, obviously, but yeah, they can be worthwhile. Might end up being worthwhile in this one to get a masterwork or better. Still attempt to win? Yes, it is. Let's go to Rabbit. Noel, welcome in. Granches. Pia. Neko, welcome in. All the new YouTube videos. Can't wait for the next episode. Thank you. Thank you for watching those. All right. Man, oh man, that was a lot of friggin' Militor. Okay. Spy recruitment. Excellent. Something we can't use. Doesn't really matter what order I put those in, I guess, since yeah. Since comfort doesn't matter. Any real deaths? Yes, we lost our 2 best pawns and 2 more great pawns. We almost lost the run earlier. First run still, yeah. Yeah, we'd be in such good shape right now had that not happened. It was just unreal. Micro's insane? No, thank you. Glad you think so. Another one there for aggro. One tier 1 Psycast solar would be huge for those night fights. Yeah, it's crazy. Yeah, I didn't think this was going to go so long. I might have just literally started over. We started up and the anime tree got eaten really quickly. And I was like, that'll be fine. We'll be into attempt 2 in no time anyway. Little did I know. Little did I know. Most challenging raid so far. If you don't count the stupid dog thing that happened, the most challenging is we had 23 pirates against 6 pawns. And we made it with great bows. We had great bows and had 23 pirates spawn, and we managed not to lose anyone. But we lost 4 of our best pawns earlier of just a stupid event. It's unreal. So for anyone that wasn't here and didn't see, we defeated a mech cluster. The mech cluster building was a droner. I grouped up people here to destroy the droner. As soon as we grouped up here, a giant manhunting pack of dogs spawned here. Basically on top of us. We're lucky we didn't lose the entire run, but unfortunately, 4 of our best pawns, including the 2 very best pawns, died. Yeah, imagine if we had, like, we would probably have 3 level 6 Psycasters right now. Unfortunately. But anyway, we're still trucking along. Scan steel. How close is that one? Not good. Not close enough. We're ready to get to fabrication. How much plasteel do we have? We have 10. I know there's a little bit more on the map, but not a whole lot. We need 50. Maybe we'll go take Mule and trade for a little bit. All right, Mule. Let's get you out of here. Mule and Drummer on the road again. Yeah, we'll take the barrel. All right. gotta win the game before more Manhunter comes. The thing is, like, if those Manhunters spawn literally anywhere else, we don't lose that fight. Anywhere else. We had Go Juice. We had the river to kite over. We had good weapons. We had the right number of people, but it's just that they spawn on top of us. If I had paws, we win that without losing anything. But I mean, obviously the pause thing is my own. I'm fine with that. And I was talking about it earlier. Like, if that had happened elsewhere and we still lost 4 people, I wouldn't have felt as bad as them literally just spawning on top of me. It just felt like complete bullcrap. But, you know, that's Randy and that's RimWorld sometimes. It's going to be a nightmare defending the ship without walling it in. I'm really worried that when we do the ship launch, that we're going to get explosive drop pod pirates and they're going to blow the ship up. Yeah, we could keep killing the animatree and put columns down and try to regrow it where we want. I might end up doing that. But I didn't think we'd live this long, honestly. So first attempt, yeah, yep. Such a weird challenge, the fact that it's working. Yeah. Alright, Dirt Child is gonna be up soon. Let's get more steel. Okay. Labor. 72%. Oh, God. Where are you, Bossy? There. Come on, Bossy. Please don't. Sound happy about the challenge? I like the challenge. I'm the one that wanted to do it. The only thing I'm unhappy about is the dog spawning on top of us. There's just so many things that went perfectly wrong with it. Like, if that happens 5 seconds later, we don't lose anyone. But challenges can be stressful even if they're fun, yeah. 2% better than a VAT birth. Wow, we're getting scans like crazy. Should be getting a scan about every 2 days. Well, we have 2 scanners, so 2 scans every 2 days. I guess that's right. Guess it's not crazy because we're on 4x all the friggin' time. What's the next big milestone for the colony? I just need bodies. I need people that can shoot. That's it. Literally, that's it. Right now. That's the most important thing, I should say. Hey, it's a healthy child. Is he... Are they delivering the baby from his fiance's dead husband? I think so. All right, get that sand baby in there. All right, plasteel. Can we trade enough to get to 40 plasteel? Yes, we can. Should probably get a little bit more in case it fails, I guess. There's a little bit on our map, so we'll go with 50. Crap, don't I need... Yeah, I need some advanced components. We get the 2 advanced components. Okay. least build reduce the columns. Yep. It's going to be the optimal growth tier VAT growth balance for you. I'm not sure. Yeah. So the thing is, I'm thinking that if I'm just needing people that can shoot and shoot well, I might literally just start putting people in there, just putting kids in there for their entire life just to try to get to critical mass. A newborn with 20 melee. Yeah, that sounds like a bug. I've never seen that. Yeah. In a normal playthrough, I usually do VAT 0 to 3 and then back in at 13 to 18 if I want. But in this one, I might just VAT grow them entirely. A lot of them, I'm not sure. Why 13 to 18? Between 13 and 18, they have lower HP, and they have lower body size. Even though it doesn't look like it, they have lower body size, so they get addicted to drugs more easily. They're just better once they get to 18. No scans nearby still. We can't do these quests at all. Sorry, we can't build walls. What's the production command effect? I think it's work speed, yeah.
Praise the sun.
I don't have one right now, but I think it's work speed. Morning, dude. Thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thank you, morning, dude. Guide for ideology. Amount of options seems daunting. I don't have one of those. I've thought about it, Banana, but no, I don't have one of those, unfortunately. Hey, some shooting experience. Watch out, dirt child. Can you build us? Can you build this great shrine for us? No. What do you mean no? We literally can't. We're not allowed to build walls. You're not allowed to build walls? No. Bind the prisoner to the cactus. 9 more days. 9 more days. Yeah, all the mech clusters are down, yeah. There's no threats on the map at the moment. No clusters or anything. Now Mule's coming back. We'll get fabrication. Honestly, I might spam a bunch of turrets after that. Even just for tanking. Heat wave again. I like how the game's like, there's a heat wave. You maybe should try air conditioning or you know, passive coolers. That's a great idea. It's a great idea. Roofs aren't doing anything for me. I picked a map where it barely rains. So the only time, and it actually doesn't really matter at all because we have Pain is Virtue. Pain is Virtue is rough living. So the only real need for roofs are to make sure things don't short out when it rains. And then also, like if we have Toxic Fallout, or when we have Toxic Fallout, I'm sure it's coming. Sure it's coming eventually. So yeah, that's why. That's why. Just fence in the air conditioner, yeah. Just fence in the cold air. Oh wait, Dirt Child, you're too good? Too good to sleep on a slab there, Dirt Child? Are batteries the only thing that short out in the rain? No, there's quite a few things, yeah. There's quite a few work benches that do. Sun lamps do, yeah. Like the high-tech research benches. Rotate the cooler so the cool side's facing the world. Cremators, yep, yep. Yeah, there's quite a few things that do. Yeah, you can make god ponds, absolutely. Mule! No, you can turn the power off and they won't. Like if you have a sun lamp with no power, the rain won't make it do that. How much time needs to pass for a downed by dependency pawn to get back up? I'm not sure, yeah. So it basically depends on their pain shock threshold, and a lot of times if you have someone like a wimp that's incapacitated because they're addicted to something, you're just gonna have to wait till they get over the addiction. Or when you give them more drugs, yeah. Dreams of clearing out the names of the queue has not been realized so far. Yeah. I said, though, if we do win this one on an early try, I'll try it again with Cassandra. Thank you, Nuts. Know of a specific video where you explain the infestation mechanics? I just explained it during the Dwarf run, yeah. I don't know when it would be, though. I have no idea which VOD it is, yeah. It's on my to-do list. So, my to-do list. So one thing I'm planning on doing after this week is I'm going to make some of the stream time be to make some guides. Because otherwise, with the double stream schedule from the contract, I just don't have time. And I wanted to have 1 or 2 guides out every week. And I just haven't had time with these crazy contracts. So I'm actually going to be making some guides on the stream. I'm going to test that out anyway and see how I like it and see if anyone actually cares to watch it. So, yeah, Reaper. I think when I explain it is when I'm making the bug trap room. So if you go through the VODs for the Dwarf run and you see me mining out a big room in the top right, that's when I explain it. Of course, you care. Yeah, so I'm thinking about doing that probably after Thanksgiving. So like one of the streams per week is going to be like guide making, basically. We'll see how it goes. Wow, we've been scanning so much now that we turned the research benches off, and yeah, let's go on Norstat. Tutorial Thursday or something like that, yeah. Maybe I'll do it on one of my least busy days, like Wednesday or something. Thursdays are actually good for viewership because some of the people that I don't really view other people as competition, but some people that are competing in the category, let's just say, don't stream on Thursdays, and so I actually get viewers from those people not streaming on that day, so. Barely survived with walls and doors, killing it. Thank you. Yeah, it's been interesting. Tutorial day. Tutorial. Okay, we need that 20 gold. This bad attack. Okay, let's just do this. Keep an eye on this. Xander kills you on purpose and Randy by accident. Yeah. Yeah. Well, it seems like Randy tried to kill us on purpose this time. Yeah. And Phoebe by boredom or overconfidence. High psychic drone. Hey. You want even opportune haul? I know I clicked the wrong one, but it's alright. There we go. Crazy idea for a run. Yeah, it's been nuts. It's been fun, though, mostly. Isn't Cassandra easier? No. Cassandra is the most consistently difficult storyteller. the Manhunter mashup wouldn't have happened. Yeah, but she also, in the first 40 days when Randy didn't attack us, Cassandra would have attacked us. Let's see. 6 to 8 times. So imagine instead of that one Manhunter then, we had already had, let's see, what day did that happen on? 115 or something? Imagine instead we had already had 10 Manhunters like that, you know? Cassandra would super grind us down in this run. They're not getting a lot of mood issues. I mean, there is definitely mood issues by not having rooms. Yep. That's one of the parts of the challenge, though. We're compensating that with ideology and drugs and right now triphasic schedule until everyone's mood gets better. Right now we're just trying to hold out for their next round of recruiting. Heat stroke on Dirt Child. Well, Dirt Child, I don't know. Make you a tribal wear. Maybe put on the cowboy hat there, Dirt Child. Truly impossible challenge. No biphasic, triphasic. I actually thought about doing a challenge sometime. So every time I do a challenge, I at least think it's going to be kind of fun, you know? I'm not going to just be miserable the entire time. I actually thought, like, I wonder if I could play through where I don't individually control pawns. That would be near impossible, especially on no pause. But I don't think I'm going to do that one because I think it'd be more frustrating than it would be fun. It would be difficult, but a lot of the difficulty would be just frustration. All right. Okay. Yes, zoning things. Exactly. That's what I was thinking, but I wouldn't be able to triage anyone. So it would be just unreal. No drafting, yeah. A lot of tedious zoning, yeah. I don't think it would be fun. It would just be tedious, yeah. You get to use the mass zone shooting, yeah. That's what made me think of it, is when I did that in the Winston Waves run. A non-zone run would be more interesting? I don't know. Look over at chat and all of a sudden someone's at the edge of the map. Are there still sappers and breachers even if you don't have walls? Yeah. So last time I built a water wheel, it's been a long time. I think the last time I built a water wheel was about 3 seconds ago. No, but before this one, yeah, it's been a long time. Long time. Let's run on a tiny map. Yeah, that would be death, yeah. Trying to make a base, hugging a map edge would be more interesting. Psychic drone, come on. Tree hugger ideology run. We did one of those for a couple days, but are they worth it? Yeah, it's just 1100 constant watts of power as long as you can protect it. And since we don't care, everything's in the open anyway, we might as well have it. Tiny map would also limit your pawn numbers, yes, severely. Seven more days. In the meantime, we are just getting to fabrication, which is very important. And we are scanning for steel. Grantable run. Yeah, I still need to go back and do that one. Grantable with biotech would be even more interesting, probably. Water wheel is part of a mod. No, they added them to the base game back in... I want to say water generators were at like 1.2 or something. I feel like they added them around 1.1, 1.2. So Yeah, they need running water. Yep. Yeah. Mecha grannies. A xenotype that's literally grannies. Imagine them also deathless. We could literally have like 150-year-old, a colony of like 150-year-old people. Vampire Granibles. I'm pretty sure these were before ideology, because I remember making these. Yeah, these are before ideology. Maybe around royalty. Pretty sure. Actually, these were even older than that, because I used to make heavy bridges around them. Or not heavy bridges. I think these are even 1.0. 0.19. Yeah, these are actually really old. Because I remember making, I actually talked about it recently. I used to make bridges around them, and then I would put stone walls on top of the bridges to protect them. And they removed the ability to put stone walls on top of bridges at like 1.0. So yeah. Yeah. Definitely added before them. I know it was base game, but they added some other things to the base game at each major release. Kind of like 1.4 added the single wide shelves, you know, but yeah. So yeah, I was making heavy bridges around them, as we called it. There's a mod for that back then. They changed the look of them maybe around 1.1 though. It kind of sucks that, like, you might be wondering, like, why aren't you doing anything at the moment? Like, I literally have to sit here at the moment without increasing wealth at all until we get more colonists. That's all we need right now. Anything else that I get right now, aside, like, from maybe, you know, more lances or, you know, a doomsday for us or something like that. Anything else is just going to make it harder. We have everyone equipped with Go Juice. We just literally have to sit here and get more bodies. Weird how balance has changed. Now we can't make stone bridges, but we can have an immortal god. Yeah. That's right. Yeah, we're waiting on festivals. Yeah. Yeah, there are some Guarlan spawns nearby. Yeah. We're also, of course, getting a very important research done. We are scanning for steel, which is very, very important. This research will allow us to make our own components. Wasters hunt. Yeah, friggin' right. Look at that. Like 60 pirates. A 3-year-old child named Merlin's calling for nearby. He's being chased by wasters from the garbage army. Tough luck, kid. Tough luck. Oh. Please, sir. I profane the peace ritual. Gotta learn somehow, kid. Good luck. Garbage army, what an apt name. Stone bridges would be really nice. It's crazy too. I don't know. I mean, like, people have been making bridges, stone bridges, for like thousands of years. But I mean, that's not part of it with RimWorld. That's not why it's not in there. I'm much more though that, like, have things in the game, and if people want to use them or not use them, that's up to them. But having stone bridges would be fantastic. It's very, very strong, like stupidly strong, to have a kill box over a river with stone bridges. It's probably the strongest setup in the game. Imagine the singularity box over a river. That would be the epitome of nothing can ever get through. And the reason why is it slows them down so much. But that'd be fun. How much stronger do you think the singularity box would be now with the toxic grenades? You could add that to it, yeah. If you had some other... I think with toxic grenades, you could actually probably man it with less people. Spaceships, geothermal plants, no heavy-duty bridges, and no mortar barrels. You need 50 gold for the multi-analyzer. Spend all your money for 30. Cargo pod drops 50. Exclamation kill box for the guide on the singularity. Exclamation kill box. Or just search for RimWorld kill box on YouTube and you'll find my video. Yep, no problem. 5 days, 5 days. Is there any more basic research I'm going to get at all? Not sure if I want to do the genetics. I mean, yeah, I can't see really using it very well in this unless we get an auto join that like has robust or something, you know? That's going to be pretty rare going. That's a lot of infrastructure and wealth. Probably not going to do it in this one. I'll save the Xeno stuff for the second attempt if we need a second attempt. Oh, the game doesn't have tints. Sterile doesn't do anything. We're not making meals. Auto doors doesn't do anything. Proxillin's not a big deal on this map. The Mega Scyther quarter punch. Yeah, that was pretty interesting. It's too bad that you couldn't recharge in there. I don't think we need any more of the basic research. Research air conditioning. How are your people going to get cool? Maybe medical production, maybe. I don't know. I mean, right now we're researching fabrication either way, but I'm just considering destroying these and remaking the base a little bit. I'm thinking I'm actually going to put the beds kind of away from everything else. Get some auto doors. So that if we do have a breacher raid that we just can't handle, we'll be like, all right, well, destroy the beds. We're going to chill out over here while you destroy the base, then we'll rebuild. I mean, breacher mech, we can't do that, but breacher pirates, we could. Some beach beds. Some beach beds. I'm thinking about just moving the beds, like, over here. Pain is virtue is how they stay cool. Pain is virtue. They just suffer. Transport pod. They're from the friggin' Empire. Why aren't you just... Oh my god. That's one of the starters. They're from the Empire, so they're not going to auto-join. We'll still rescue them. Man, I thought they were a space refugee. That would have been so great. That would have been like literally a replacement for one of the starting pawns that died. Duster and cowboy hat really good against the heat, yeah. Yeah. Well, we could actually work towards allying everyone for the chance that we get ally help on some raids as well. Ally help would be amazing in this one. There's a pawn named Please Kidnap Me? Yes. They just rolled with that name. I don't know. No. Considering allies, yeah, I need them. If breachers destroy all the beds, they continue on breaking stuff. Not if the things are far away from them, no. They'll just chill out for a little bit and then leave the map. Unless they're mechs. Mechs are different. How long is this research? God, research is so slow. We have such a penalty because it's outdoors. Water wheels are base game? Yes. Yep. How old is this little bean? too. Kids about to hit 13. Some go frenzy on the children. Most breacher-proof base. Most of the rivers to protect water wheels with stone walls on each side. Why so many people? I don't have research to do. This is advanced research. Advanced research needs advanced or high-tech research benches to work, and I'm not spending more wealth and stuff at the moment to make more of them. Like, right now we can handle just about anything that happens, I think, with what we have. So if we want to make sure we're not getting any more wealth at all right now while we wait on more colonists and more research, that's it. Raids are already kind of scary. High-tech research benches are expensive, yeah. Yeah, especially when we can't make our own components yet, you know? So we're working on that part, though. We came to breach your... Oh. I guess we'll just smack some beds instead. Beds insteads. You can actually sell some of the real medicine. Okay. We could dye our concrete. Okay. Wait, these are tribal. We might kill them on their way out. I've ever done a one pawn only challenge a long time ago, but I didn't finish it. Yeah, we're talking like 1.0. Dryad seed be good. Yeah, it's fine. I already had several. I did plant some. Is there any to plant statues? Yeah, eventually to get a beautiful environment. Yeah, beauty and area can still work outside if they're near it. Yeah, the Mechanitor thing. So Mechanitors are going to be harder to do a soul Mechanitor run when this patch that we're on goes live. Why kill the tribal? The more tribals we have, the less likely we're going to get hit by harder raids. We can take care of tribals pretty easily, usually, with just superior firepower. So we want as many hostile tribals so that when it rolls a raid, it has those to pick from. So these are the two we don't want raided by. These are the two dangerous. But we can't ally them. But we can hedge our bets a little bit on raids by making the other tribe angry. So then we have 3 tribal versus 2 pirates. That's true. I thought about that too. I wasn't sure because we didn't have a lot of... Well, we actually have more people on planting now. Might be a good thing to do once I redo this setup. Even if it's just roses, honestly. So yeah, I think I'm going to betray the tribals and hopefully don't get screwed over doing it. Why will the patch make Mechanitor harder? Because they're rebalancing mechs and how they affect raid points. So right now on the live version, mechs are only wealth. And yes, wealth adds to raid points, but it's not the same as like a combat pet. So they're rebalancing it so that mechs that you have on the Mechanitor are almost like combat pets. So they're going to double dip on raid points. They're going to have their own raid points, and then they're going to have their wealth that also adds to your total wealth. So basically, they're going to make mechs be more similar to combat animals in that regard than they are currently on the live. So yeah, so they lowered mech wealth a little bit, and then they gave them raid points. So in practice, overall, it seems to be that you will get bigger raids as a Mechanitor than you used to get. Royal Tribute Collector and a Wild Woman. Kimmy. Alright. Which factions are better to ally with? So, with my playstyle, what I would say is ally with every Outlander you have and the Empire. And then anger all the tribals. That's how I like to play. And the reason for that is the more Outlanders you have, the more like advanced things you can buy from because you have more options, right? You have more options to trade, factions to trade with that sell good stuff. So, and I don't want attacked by them. The more Outlanders and, you know, Empire, whatever, that's angry at you, the higher chance you're gonna get pirate raids. And in my opinion, late game explosive pirate raids are the scariest and hardest. And that also includes like drop pod raids, right? So I would very much say if you're trying to kind of min-max it, ally with all Outlanders that you can and the Empire, and then anger all the tribals. Most Mechanitor playthroughs will see raid and threats about 10% bigger at the start and about 50% bigger later on. Yeah, crazy. Gotta be careful. Gotta be careful. They're gonna leave really quickly too. I don't know if we're gonna be able to anger them quickly enough. Maybe ally with the Neanderthals so they don't destroy you. Can't believe this run is still alive after that dog raid. Yeah. There we go. Tribe angered. No, I don't want their wealth. No. I'm just literally wanting them to be angry at me. How many more days? 2 more days. Okay. 2 more days. The Imperial's like, you're totally not going to betray us, are you? Are you? No, absolutely not. You don't have to worry about it, guys. Trust me. All right. Another siege. What is with all the sieges? It's another small siege, too. Ostrich's revenge.
A generous bestowal.
Oh, the Empire are enemies with them? Okay, we do not want to shoot through the Empire. No. Hold. Hold the fire. Do not let those shoot. Everyone away. Everyone away. Got some flak there. Bandolier there. All right. All right. Let's go on shims. What is this crazy base? Yeah. It's a crazy run. Look at that guy. Green hair. First colony's still going, yeah. We lost 4 people today, but still going. You want to trade? You mean to B trade? You want to B trade? Oh, we made it to the 3rd year. We made it to the 3rd year. That one finally fell down. Okay. Let's go on Ozzy. Ozzy, you're dead, by the way. Sorry. Sorry, Ozzy. No. You died doing what you loved. Being bitten by 30 Labrador retrievers. Why the cowboy hats? Heat waves. Without the cowboy hats, we would have already died today. A dingo ate you? Yeah, pretty much. Stereotypical. Dingo's always eating Australians. Oh, man. Hey, some more go juice.
Our modest fellowship expands.
How many deaths have we had so
Praise
far?
the sun.
4 real deaths, 1 mule. Consider fences to be a type of wall. They're not a wall, no. Why don't I have a pin? I don't need a pin. I don't want these donkeys to breed. I don't want any donkeys to breed. They won't breed if they are pin or if they're put in this. I don't have to worry about it getting destroyed by anything. I don't have to rebuild it. It doesn't take anything at all. No wealth, no material. People will just bring them back to this. They can still graze. They can still do everything that we need. There's just no reason for me to have a pin. These are only for travel, so I don't need them. Yeah, these are the same gender, but even if they weren't, like when we had the 3rd donkey, they can't breed on it. Slim, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thank you, Slim. Fool, thank you for the 100 bits. No cost, too great. Thank you, Fool. Does the psychic distance debuff ever go away? One of your colonists and then went away? Oh, that sucks, Rosa. No. No, if they're in... Until they bond with someone else... Yeah, I actually haven't had that happen. That seems like it shouldn't happen, yeah. You're gonna have to find that person and recruit them, imprison them, kill them. I wonder if that person you have with a bond just gets in a relationship with someone else, it'll fix it. But yeah, that sucks. I mean, there are ways that it... Whoops. There are ways that it won't, you know... They won't be able to bond anymore because you can only bond to one person, but... Successful base without a structure. Yeah. Crazy. Well, I think they were talking about the high mate is the one that's... Did I read that right? A visiting high mate. Yes, the high mate is gone. So their current person hopefully can bond with someone else and then break the high mate bond that's happening off map with a visitor. Yeah. You could always, if you don't want to... If it's screwing your run up and you don't want to go through all that, you could go in with dev mode and just remove the he diff or whatever.
Fellowship expands.
Can you only play when you're watching? No, sorry. Real Land, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Thank you, Real Land. No, I can't do that. Is my food permanently deteriorating? No. Shelves make it so you don't get the outdoors deterioration. They have always done that since like the beta of the game. So you can have shelves outside and the stuff isn't deteriorating. If you're talking about no coolers or freezers, I hardly ever make coolers or freezers. Even in normal runs. Because I just don't overproduce meals. Seems reasonable. I realize why they're pointing it out, but I don't think that is Rose's problem. So I was just answering it in regards to Rose's problem, where a visitor is the high mate. They bonded with someone at their colony. The visitor leaves, the high mate leaves, and the person in their colony that's still bonded is getting the debuff from them being separated, even though Rosa can't do anything about it. She can't bring that high mate back. And so I think if the person left in the colony gets in a new relationship, then, or if like Rosa kidnaps that other person, if she sees them again, just make them a colonist. Or using developer mode. It's the only way I can think of. Trauma Savant can be very good, yeah. Affection. Dark Child is becoming adults. It's not bad, actually. Not bad, Dirt Child. I mean, you look like a South Park character. Like how South Park portrays Canadians, but aside from that, you're not too bad. He can fight. Luciferium does not heal Trauma Savant. It can heal the brain damage around it, but they will still have Trauma Savant, yeah. Luckily. What are the slab beds? That's what they are. They are slab beds from Ideology. Yeah, they are Ideology slab beds for Pain is Virtue. What biome? Arid shrublands.
A generous bestowal.
Ike, yeah, like Ike. Thank you, fool. Thank you for the bits. Do I want to put Dirt Child back in there? I think I might. Yeah, I'm going to. So the first attempt, yeah. We would actually be much further if we hadn't almost died earlier. A rough week. Getting your first run. Sorry, Ozzy. It's just like I'm not worried about the run dying. I thought it would die a lot, but the way that we lost all those people earlier was just such a, like, just so unlucky. Everything that happened at once, like, literally any one thing of it happens differently, and we don't lose all those people. Just really crazy. So for anyone that wasn't here, we had a Met cluster here. There's a Psychic Droner. I want to take it out quickly because Psychic Drone is a big problem, obviously. So I bring people down and I line up here. We already destroyed the entire cluster. All that's left is this. I line people up. As soon as I line them up, we get a massive Manhunter dog attack from the bottom, right next to us. Right next to us with everyone there. If it happens 5 seconds later, we're not there. We've already destroyed this and we've already left. If it spawned anywhere else, we have enough time to use Go Juice and Kite. Literally anywhere else, if it spawned on our way down, we stop going and we back up. Like it was perfectly timed within like a 5-second window and perfectly placed. It was just brutal. Got Randy, yeah. Spawn anywhere else, we're fine. Spawn any other time, we're fine. That's how it goes, I guess. But what really sucks is we lost 2 of our starting colonists, which were very, very good, and 2 other colonists that were very good too. We lost 4 people. I thought we were going to lose the run, honestly, but I managed to split everyone up and kite, so We lost 4. Yeah, 4. Yeah, I could go get them, but they're far away. They're about to deteriorate. There's only 1 left. Crozen, thank you for the 2 months. Thank you, Crozen. Thank you for the resub. Can you min-max growth and extra traits with putting them in and out of the growth vat? Yeah. Okay. Losing starting colonists always sucks, especially when they're so good. No research. Launch ship anyway. We can do a no research run. Yeah, I think this is harder than no research. All right, now that we're having multiple growth vats, we actually need to grow more food again. Seems excessive, but growth vats take up so much nutrition. I don't like RimWorld speedruns. I've done some speedruns of other games. I don't really care for the RimWorld one. Sand baby has become a child. There's a lot of food in there. It was an interesting death, at least. Yeah, I can't believe you died, Nar. I think if we lose the other 3 and you survive... Oh, well, man, Minsus and Nar, those are the 2 that I'm... It just really sucks. We lost our best crafter, the one that was making, like, excellent and legendary assault rifles. We lost our moral guide, who was tough. Like, is it better to make baby food for vats? Yes. So the best thing to put in a vat, nutrition-wise, is actually nutrient paste. And the second best is baby food. Baby food is way better to put in than raw food. I would suggest turning off raw food in these because they just consume so much raw food. But... So it looks like raids come right across here pretty frequently. I think we could actually make it even more likely that they come through there. Also, I think I'm going to turn some of those blocks into some security. We still get 55% cover. How much cover are these friggin' things? 75. Rejected proposal. Ouch. Your proposal was... Oh my god, your proposal with a high mates? Was refused? That's pretty brutal. Here, let's try to counsel him. Which food is best in the biopods? Nutrient paste is best. Baby food is second best. Columns only get like 25% cover. Columns are 25% cover. These are 55. What age do I leave the babies in the growth vat? Usually I leave them in the growth vat 0 to 3 and 13 to 18. Getting counseled by the high mate that just rejected you. Yeah. Oh, that means we can link them with someone. I don't know. They automatically did the psychic bond with Zidian, so. Yeah. Oh well. I could technically still use the paste, but to do the trick on no pause is just, it's just, especially paste rots so quickly as well now. It's just not worth putting the effort to do. Biopods are the same as growth vats. Oh, you were asking us specifically what nutrition is best put in the biopods, not in the growth vats. I don't know. I guess it would probably be the same. I haven't checked actually. You're not super enjoying the solo mechanics tour playthrough, even on stable branch. Feels very slow. Yeah, single pond runs are always very slow. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you, Death. Yeah, it's crazy. It's a crazy one. All right, I think I'm just gonna go ahead and redo this. I've been talking about it. We'll just do it. What's the trick to take nutrient paste? So there's a couple that you can do. But basically, if you have someone that goes to get nutrient paste and you draft them, they will drop it on the ground. So there's two different things you can do. You can put a stockpile for nutrient paste in the center of the nutrient paste dispenser, and it will, they'll put it there. Or with pause, you just pause it after you have them drop the meal, because you can actually drop things while paused. You drop and you can draft while paused. So you can pause while they're getting it, and then you can forbid the stack that they just had. You select a pawn and you just draft and undraft over and over, and they will keep getting nutrient paste out of the dispenser and keep dropping it in that forbidden pile, and you can just keep doing that. So you can select a pawn and just spam with pause, just spam R not over and over until you get an entire tile of it, and then forbid the next tile. So there's multiple different ways to do it, but it's very easy to do that with pause, because you can issue orders while paused. So you can store paste in stacks. Yeah, they did change it so that nutrient paste deteriorates very, very, very quickly. So be sure if you're doing that, you have somewhere to store it, or that the nutrient paste room is in a cool place already. $400 crafts perfect base. Nah. Delues, no, not yet. We haven't needed them yet, but that's actually what I'm starting to get working towards right now. Bossy's no longer lactating, if anyone was curious. Yeah, you guys wonder about that? We got another paralytic abasia. Lazy psychopath. 16-year-old. Part of the garbage army. So there's a trick with him, abasia. There's a trick. You guys want to see the trick? Hang on, let me see if we have any thing here. So if you excuse me, if you choose not to take the abasia person, you get a debuff as if you had banished them. But you can say postpone. You can say postpone, and then you can go find them on the map because they're already there. And you can look at them. And if it's someone you don't want, you can just go out and kill them. What a great trick. And then you don't get the -3. As long as you kill them before the timer's up. And bonus, since Ev was bloodlust, they get a mood buff for that. What abasia? What abasia? I didn't see one. What abasia? Killed someone. +21. Nice. Way to go. Wait, what are you making? Are you doing the soup? Isn't it too late to do the soup now? She's like a stormtrooper. I cured their abasia. It's a win-win. It's a win-win. Does abasia get better in a growth vat if you have an abasia child? I don't know. That's a good question. Okay, don't do any part of it. Have you done any of it yet? Don't do any of it. Unless you've already started, let me know. We'll just have something else. We'll do soup tomorrow when I have my day off. Good soup. Load a pizza into a drop pod for Adam and wife. Thanks, thanks. We haven't had pizza in a long time. Actually, sounds pretty decent. Save your pancakes. We don't have time for that. I have a second stream I have to do tonight. You're already cooking the meat? Crap. All right. Can you plant crops in the bedroom? Yeah, we could. Yeah, you could do that if you want, yeah. Just cook it the way you were going to. Just put it in one of those glass containers, let it cool. All right. Meat pancakes. All right. Join event. Come on, come on, come on. Come on. Huh. I know Mage was talking about this too. Should we redo this and do a different one other than drums next time? Having an IRL conversation with someone. Oh yeah, with my wife, and she's using my own emotes. Yeah. She's using my own likeness to respond to me. Are there any joint events that we can do that don't require any room impressiveness at all? I think just sky lanterns, right? So I think if we switch it all to sky lanterns, we should be fine. We have the wood to do it, as long as the sun blocker doesn't happen. So after our next reform, we'll do that. Come on, we just need a join event. An adult who can shoot. That's it. You can be a gourmand, I don't care. Adult that can shoot. Well, I do care a little bit, but better than nothing. Fun, but not fun enough. Fun, but not fun enough. Yeah, we have lots of wood. Yeah, we're not concerned with that. We actually have too much wood at the moment. Yeah. Here's a kid that's incapable of violence. Do I think I'm going to make it the first try? I thought so until we had all those deaths earlier. Alright, my daughter isn't here now, or was. Hospital beds work outside? They do, but it's mainly only going to help with surgery success. I mean, once we get, I don't know. I don't know if that'll be that. It's mainly surgery success, but vitals monitor might be worth. Maybe. 14 goodwill for one dude leaving's like 1,000 human leather these days. Yeah, it really is. Need if someone redeems channel points for VIP. I get no notice at all. And I have a bunch of those to do. I just haven't had time. I know, like, yeah. This, like, 200-hour contract has been kind of crazy. So I've been doing the double stream to try to do that. And I've been doing the YouTube editor stuff and all the real life stuff. You can go ahead and do it if you want, but I might not be able to actually apply it to the name. I wish I could set it up automatically, but I won't be able to apply it to the name until I get some time. Like, I think tomorrow I'm going to end up having to catch up on all the IRL stuff, like groceries and bills and everything, but I might have some time tomorrow to go through. Yeah. Nice. Oh, look at that steel. Yes. The target for raids like geothermals. Not... I mean, they'll attack them, yeah. But it's not... There's always going to be passable colonists, so mostly what raids are going to be going towards right now are the turrets. Mostly. Yeah, sorry, Sick. There's nothing I can do about it. I mean, you can do those things about it if you want. They're there, but yeah, I can't do anything about it. problem with multiple lovers. How do you get them to be with everyone since beds only allow 2 people? They changed it so now you can push beds up to one another in a single bedroom, and it won't count as a barracks. So they're not going to get the lovin' buff, but you can push beds up to one another with a love cluster in a single room now. Is plate armor ever worth it? Not really, because you can get to flak so quickly. Not only can you just make flak pretty early if you want to, but like you get it from raids early. It's cheap to buy. Like you might as well just wait and get flak, in my opinion. Plate armor doesn't seem great. You know, you get the slow from it. I mean, if that's all you have, it's like the best thing you have, then I guess you can wear it, but I always skip it these days. Pretty much always skip it. All right, so I'm going to actually put the beds a little bit separate from everything else. Whoops. And I'm putting them in a long line. I know it's going to increase walk time, but I think it's going to be for the best altogether. I want them separate from everything else, so it helps us with breachers. What time you saw plate armor being impressive is when an enemy chief or an excellent plasteel one. Yeah. You know what I hate sometimes? When those tribals show up with like a golden plate armor, and you like early game you smelt it without really thinking about it, and suddenly get all that wealth from it. Problem with this no walls run, I can't have prisoners. No. There's a roof there still. That's fine. Very soon, yeah. Next couple minutes. If you guys want to, well, I'll be out soon. Prisoner hitching post, yeah. Still the original no walls run. It is. It is. I need to move that cover over there too. I mean, I guess the only thing that can use that for cover and hit that far is a sniper. I'm unable to have prisoners because I can't have rooms. Yep. No rooms, no prisoners. Feels weird picking jogger over fast learner for a growth moment. Jogger means handling so much more efficient. Yeah, like the traits guide I put out says. As always, it depends, yeah. Sometimes it's the right answer. Sometimes it's the right answer. All right, well, as much as I hate to do it, I need to wrap things up before anything else happens because I need to go figure out food for the family, and then I have a second stream later tonight, so... yeah, can't believe we're still alive on this run, but we are. So let me end the recording before anything else happens. Yeah, I just need bodies. I need bodies badly. I need bodies badly. We currently have 10 shooters. I would like to have like triple that. So roofs are not doors. Roofs are not walls, and they are not rooms. So yes, I can use roofs. All right. I can use roofs.